She tried to hang me at high noon, but the rope snapped like a worn-out tune. Now I ride with smoke in my veins and thunder howling through broken plains. The preacher cursed me in his prayer. The sheriff fell when he drew bare. I carved my name into their graves, a hymn of blood the desert saves. I'm the hangman's shadow, the fire undone, the last bad breath of a smoking gun. I ride through hell with no regret. The law ain't caught me, not just yet. No cross, no crown, no peace to lend, just steel and ash where stories end. And blackened lungs, I sing my sins with iron tongues. 1,000 miles, 1,000 lies, but truth still burns behind these eyes. Let the gallows rot, let the sky turn red. I ride for the lost, I ride with the dead. Chains can't hold what fate can't tame, and I never once cried out his name. I'm the hangman's shadow, wild and cold, a legend carved in smoke and gold. No savior rides to drag me down. I buried mercy in this town, so light the fuse, then look away, 'cause I don't stop and I don't pray. When you hear hooves where there should be none, that's me still riding, still undone. I came from dirt, from rust and smoke, born with fire in every stroke. The town was dead before I spoke. Now every oath I made is broke. My shadow's long, my soul's gone blind. I lost my heart, I lost my mind. No sheriff lives to call me in. I drink with ghosts and sleep in sin. I ride with crows and dragon chains, through thunder, skies and desert veins. No light, no peace, just boots and flame. A walking curse without a name. They pray for dawn, I bring the night. A howling storm without a light. Flags, I bled their gold, left love to rot in canyon cold. The West don't cry, the West don't mourn. It sharpens men and leaves them torn. Steel on breath, bone to dust. I ride for fire, not for trust. Heaven closed its gates on me, so I kicked them down. Now I ride free, I ride with crows and dragon chains, through hellfire roads and outlaw plains. A shadow stitched with lead and smoke, a deathless hymn, a promise broke. So let the mountains scream my name. I'll ride till no one's left to blame. still and strange, that's me riding through the range. I lost my heart to a smoking gun, buried my past in the desert sun. No prayers, no priests, no final words, just a life burned out and cursed. Ashes and spurs, that's all I got. A black horse ride and a killing plot. Ain't no peace in this soul I own, just hollow eyes and a breaking tone. She said, come back clean. I never could. My sins run deeper than any good. The lawman's badge just shines for show, but justice rides where outlaws go. Ashes and spurs, that's all I got. A blood trail wide and a cold gunshot. I don't forgive, I don't explain. I'm just the ghost that rides through pain. This road don't end, it just bends and breaks. And every soul I meet carries old mistakes. I'll ride alone, but I'm never free. The devil sits in the saddle with me. Ashes and spurs, that's all I got. A soul long sold and a ticking clock. One last ride through the fire and dust. No glory waits, just broken trust. I was born where the river runs dry, in a house full of smoke and a devil's eye. Mama prayed, but the Lord looked down, said that boy's soul ain't worth this town. Now I ride with a loaded fate, blood-soaked boots and a burning hay. Raise the dead with every step. Preacher cries, but I got nothing left. A black dust gospel, steel and flame. The reaper knows me by my name. Whiskey dreams and rusty chains carve my path in bloody plains. No law stands where I lay tread. I speak in thunder, I dine with the dead. Every scar's a hymn I wrote with a broken voice and a slashed up throat. Raise the dead with every step. Preacher cries, but I got nothing left. A black dog Bury me deep, I've got no regrets. Black dust, gospel, brimstone claim. The road is hell and I ride untamed. Ride on into the black. No turning back. From a town that burned, left no name, no stone unturned. The lawman died with eyes still wide. He saw the fire I hold inside. My horse don't flinch at the sound of sin. She's carried ghosts and lead within. I don't pray and I don't bend. I ride till the world forgets the end. I'm leaving a blood trail in the dust. No man to trust, no God to trust. With every mile I lose more soul, but the fire keeps me in control. So don't wait up and don't look back. I'm the shadow riding down your track. I've been hanged and I've been shot, but death don't take what hell forgot. I drink from wrath, I sleep in pain, and wake to kill that name again. Barrels hot, heart gone black. I ride alone and don't turn back. The preacher lied, the judge went cold. Now I ride fate with iron and mold. I'm leaving a blood trail in the dust, built from scars and outlaw crust. The West don't sing, it only screams, and I ain't part of no man's dreams. So raise your gun if you must, but I leave no soul, just blood and dust. And if you see the crows rise first, it means a past and you'll see worse. I carved my sins in the canyon walls with a preacher's book and 1,000 brawls. The Lord don't ride where I roam, just broken law and hollowed bone. These are my bullet psalms, prayed and led for every lie and word I bled. I don't kneel, I don't forgive. I shoot to die, I ride to live. The sheriff knows he won't come near. I sleep beside what others fear. These are my bullet psalms, dark and cold, written in fire, never told. A hymn for outlaws, sharp and wild, the song of a motherless, cursed child. Thunder rolls. thoughts and a buried plan. These are my bullet songs, sharp as steel. I ride with ghosts I don't feel. No choir sings, no angels weep, just blood and dust where secrets sleep. On stone in a ghost town hush, moon bleeds silver through the sagebrush. Eyes behind me, breath like smoke. I don't run, I make 'em choke. No mercy in the dust, no heaven left to trust. I ride with the weight of what I've done. Still breathing, but I'm not the only one. So light that match, I'll never rust. There's no mercy in the dust. Carved from flame and shattered bone, I've bled for sins that weren't my own. Left behind in smoke and sand, still I rise, a cursed man. No mercy in the dust, no peace, no love, no just. They tried to chain my fate and name, but I walk on through fire and shame. Ash to ash and blade to trust. There's no mercy in the dust. You think I'm gone, I'm carved in wind. I haunt the path you're walking in. Steel in my hand, ghosts at my side. I never lived, but damn I ride. No mercy in the dust. I burn, I break, I never bust. You fear the dark, but I call it mine. I ride alone through the blood and brine. Say my name if you must, but there's no mercy in the dust. Dust don't lie and blood don't fade. I dug my truth with a broken spade. Crosses burn where my boots once knelt. Now I wear the scars the angels felt. I ain't begging, I ain't bound. I walk tall in a dead man's crown. Thunder moans in the bones I drag, with a curse stitched deep into my flag. Crows keep watch from the gallows high. They seen my soul and still won't fly. I sold my name to the howling wind, traded peace for the shape I'm in. I ain't begging, I ain't bound. I walk tall in a dead man's crown. Smoke don't clear and fire don't sleep. I'm the fighting what's already burned. I'm the lesson you ain't never learned. No preacher's light, no promised land, just me, my ghost, and a gun in hand. I ain't begging, I ain't bound. I walk tall in a dead man's crown. If I fall, let the silence ring, 'cause I ain't owed a goddamn thing. Dead man's crown, buried deep, but never down. I don't crawl, I don't confess. Raised on fire and wilderness, marked by scars the saints won't name. I walk through hell and don't feel shame. I leave iron in my wake. Every lie, every vow I break. If you're hunting me, better bring the storm. I was born with a devil's form. My shadow rides with broken bone. No God left me a single home. I don't need no sacred light. I was built to bleed and bite. I leave iron in my wake. Every oath is mine to take. You bring fear, I bring the blade. I'm the howl your ghost obeyed. Nail my name into the dirt. Still I rise, still I hurt. No chains hold a soul like mine. Born in smoke, baptized in brine. I leave iron in my wake. Burning roads I'll never fake. You want death, then let it break. But know this, I never shake. Iron in my wake, and fire in my name. I came from dust and broken bone. No crown, no kin, I ride alone. They sent their dogs to track me down, but I don't bleed when I hit the ground. I've chewed the dark like bitter bread, slept in towns that wish me dead. They lit the pyres, I lit a smoke, and laughed until the gallows broke. No cross for me, no prayer, no chain. I've made peace with the fire and pain. Let the angels weep, let the demons cry. I'll ride through hell and never die. Their law is built on blood and lies, but I see clear through holy eyes. Don't talk to me of saving grace. I saw God blink and turn his face. I buried friends with steady hands, took their names through cursed lands. Now every mile's a vow I keep, and every sin I carve in deep. No cross for me, no priest, no grave. I'll tip my hat to the life I gave. If death wants words, I won't comply. Just steel and dust and a battle cry. I ain't the devil, but I've ridden beside him, and he looked afraid. No cross for me, no crown to claim. I'll ride unknown but not in shame. Let the world forget, let my story die. I'll fade like smoke in a blood-red sky. No cross, no chain, no name. Whiskey burns, it scars my tongue. Wolves howl beneath the blood-red sun. Footsteps echo, shadows grow long. This cursed road where I belong. Whiskey wolves and the devils do, a pact in fire, my sins are true. Howl to the moon, drink to the pain, right through the storm, feel the chain. Steel strings hum like chains that bind. Smoke rolls thick, no peace to find. The bottle breaks, shards in my hand. A broken man, lost in the sand. The night don't end, stars won't shine. This bloodstained life is always mine. Whiskey wolves and the devils do, a pact in fire, my sins are true. Howl to the moon, drink to the pain, right through the storm, feel the chain. Ashes fall, black as the night. Wolves at my heels, teeth burning bright. The devil laughs, his hand on my soul. This outlaw heart swallowed whole. Dust clouds rise, sun sinks low. Gunpowder whispers where shadows grow. Boots on the ground, spurs that jingle. Fingers twitch, the air turns single. Blood on the spurs, death in the wind. A trail of fire, no way to rescind. Rivers of sin, they drown my name. Blood on the spurs, this outlaw's claim. in the sand, no wind in sight. Whiskey burns, my soul's undone. Justice dies beneath the sun. No prayers, no peace, only steel release. Blood on the spurs, death in the wind, a trail of fire, no way to rescind. Rivers of sin, they drown my name. Blood on the spurs, this outlaw's claim. Step, the earth turns red. Echoes scream from the lives I've bled. Chains of vengeance, they pull me tight. Bound to the dark, I ride through the night. Dust clouds rise, the ground is cracked, the sun burns red, no turning back. Shadows stretch like broken bones, on this road I ride alone. Death rides alone, his hands are cold, heart of fire, so long soul. No gods, no kings, just the void to own. Death rides alone, death rides alone. Boots strike dirt, the echoes scream, the moonlight cuts through shattered dreams. Gun smoke lingers, a bitter taste. Time's a ghost, no time to waste. Every step, every breath, closer to the end. Every scar, every sin, you can't defend. Death rides alone, his hands are cold, heart of fire, so long soul. No gods, no kings, just the void to own. Death rides alone, death rides alone. Vultures circle, skies turn black. No redemption, no turning back. Bones will break, blood will flow, but the rider always knows. Saddle creaks, the night's alive. Blackened hooves on a dirt road drive. Whispers scream, through the canyon walls. The wind don't care, it takes it all. Ashes fall, no stars inside. Cold steel whispers, death rides tonight. Death rides tonight. Shadows crawl. Death rides tonight. Hear the call. Ravens cry. The sky turns red. Death rides tonight. You'll join the dead. Whiskey burns, the fire won't last. Shattered dreams in a broken glass. A lone wolf howls, the pack long gone. Bloodstained trails where the outlaws run. The gallows wait, no prayers to save. Bones will rot in a shallow grave. No mercy here, no wrong or right. Just the pale horse and the endless night. Death rides tonight. Shadows crawl. Death rides tonight. Hear the call. Ravens cry. The sky turns red. Death rides tonight. You'll join the dead. Shadows dance, the moon hangs low. Graveyard soil, the seeds we sow. Footsteps echo, slow and cold. Night grows heavy, tales untold. Walls of bones, walls of pain. Graveyard calls in midnight's rain. Step by step, the dark consumes. Graveyard walls beneath the tomb. Steel winds howl, the crosses creak. Hollow voices, whispers bleak. Coffin lids, they shift and slide. Join the walls, no place to hide. Spirits rise, the ground it cracks. No turning now, no looking back. Waltz of bones, waltz of pain. Graveyard calls in midnight's rain. Step by step, the dark consumes. night. Gun on my hip, grip it tight. Dust and blood, no wrong, no right. Spurs dig deep, the devil grins. Every road, a trail of sins. Hell's highway, no turning back. Flames behind, the sky turns black. Hell's highway, ride or die. Burning wheels, no alibi. Whiskey burns, throat of ash. Coins for the dead, a bitter stash. No forgiveness, just the clash. Echoes scream, the reaper calls. Broken chains, the rider falls. Hell's highway, no turning back. Flames behind, the sky turns black. Hell's highway, ride or die. Burning wheels, no alibi. Bites air through broken bones, rusted chains, the night's refrain, riding hard with the ghost of Cain. Blood on the saddle, fire in the vein. No with the ghost of Cain. Dust to ashes, screams remain, forever bound to the ghost of Cain. On fire, the trail runs cold, sins untold, they take their hold. A whip cracks loud, the vultures cry under the noose. Stars watch you die. won't fade, packed in blood, a deal once made. Blood on the saddle, fire in the vein. No mercy rides with the ghost of Cain. Dust to ashes, screams remain, forever bound to the ghost of Cain. The moon bleeds red, the earth shakes slow. Judgment rides where the black winds blow. Steel on steel, the final toll. Cain rides eternal, claim his soul. Dust in my lungs, death in my sight, steel on my hip, ready to ignite. The devil grins, he knows my name. Outlaw's blood, I'm bound to maim. The moon won't hide, the stars won't lie. They whisper low, tonight you die. Rusted spurs and bloodshot eyes, ride to hell beneath black skies. No redemption, no goodbyes. Rusted spurs and bloodshot eyes. Whiskey burns, scars won't fade. Hollow prayers, debts unpaid. Wolves howl loud, the wind cuts deep. Vengeance rides where shadows creep. Rusted spurs and bloodshot eyes, ride to hell beneath black skies. No redemption, no goodbyes. Rusted spurs and bloodshot eyes. Gunpowder smoke and a sinner's laugh carve my fate on a blood-stained path. The reaper waits, his scythe held high, but I'll face him, won't blink, won't cry. Black mesa burns, shadows crawl deep. Moonlight sharp edge cuts through the steep. Echoes of hooves, thunder and flame. A rider unseen, no face, no name. Dust in the lungs, fire in the veins, right through the dark, bound by no chains. Shadow rider, cold winds roar, ghost of vengeance forevermore. Shadow rider across the land, still in the night, blood on the sand. Skeletal trees, whispers of fear, the blackened horizon, he's drawing near, carrying wings, circle and scream. Justice is cruel, a vulture's dream. Iron and leather, heart turned to stone, fate rides beside, you're never alone. Shadow rider, cold winds roar, ghost of vengeance forevermore. Shadow rider across the land, still in the night, blood on the sand. Dust rolls thick, blood runs cold, shadows stretch, stories told, pistol gripped, hands of sin, life or death, it all begins. 6 bullets for salvation, load the chamber, no hesitation. Crimson skies, justice blind, 6 shots echo, vengeance mine. Whiskey burns, scars run deep, a restless soul that never sleeps. Spurs cut sharp, the night it screams, a nightmare born from shattered dreams. Steel sings low, the wind it howls, ghosts of the damned on prowl. 6 bullets for salvation, load the chamber, no hesitation. Crimson skies, justice blind, 6 shots echo, vengeance mine. Chains of fate, rusted tight, moonlit roads, endless fight. Each step forward, graves align, a sinner's prayer, bloodstained shrine. Dust kicks up as I ride through fire. Black hat, low eyes full of ire. No badge, no law, no God I serve. Just the edge of steel and a shattered nerve. Every mile's a sin I won't confess. Every town I leave a holy mess. I'm the grave rider born from the flame, dragging chains and a curse to name. Thunder in my wake, blood on my trail, a ghost with guns too dark for jail. I don't pray, I don't kneel, I burn the cross just to feel. Whiskey breath and a hollow grin, scars like maps carved deep in skin. The preacher and the banker cried, but I just laughed as their heaven died. Ash to ash, bone to bone, I'll carve my path through flesh and stone. The devil don't chase, he rides with me in the saddle of this damn legacy. I'm the grave rider, hell's own spark, riding vengeance in the dark. I ain't no outlaw, you can't hang fate. Too far gone, too full of hate. Lay me down when the stars collapse, with wolves for kin and death for maps. Dust in my lungs, lead in my soul. Crossed too many lines, I lost control. The law gave up, the grave said wait. Now I ride fast with the hands of fate. My boots are worn, my heart is rust. Buried my name beneath the dust. No preacher speaks, no bells will ring. I gave up heaven for this cursed thing. Shot with every sin that time forgot. I blaze the trail, I burn the ground, where justice screams but ain't found. No mercy here, no holy sign, just blood and steel and a crooked line. They sent 10 men, I sent back bones. Now ghosts keep watch while I ride alone. A 45 speaks louder than truth, and vengeance don't care for lost youth. No chains, no cross, no goddamn grave can claim the wrath I never gave. I don't repent, I don't obey, I ride till dark swallows the day. So when the thunder starts to speak, that's me riding through the week. Left my name on a grave back east, traded my soul to tame this beast. My hands been blood, my breath been cold. I was young, now I'm bitter and old. This is a dead man's prayer, riding through the fire with 1,000 stairs. No salvation waits for me, just the wind, the dirt, and the gallows tree. She said I could come back clean, but this trail don't wash off what I've seen. Each mile's a sin, each night's a fight, and I sleep with a pistol every night. This is a dead man's prayer, whispered to the smoke and the midnight air. No heaven holds a place for me. I'm the outlaw the devil set free. One more name scratched in my book, one more life I never took. But mercy's gone, and so am I. Only ghost here when I cry. This is a dead man's prayer for the sins I wear and the pain I bear. No God rides out to set me free, just my shadow and the hanging tree. Rattlesnake boots on the dead man's trail, 6 shots left and a heart gone pale. I don't ride for glory, don't kneel for grace, just a burning curse I can't erase. Moonlight drips like blood from bone, I was born to die alone. I'm dust and vengeance, brimstone soul, carving justice from a smoking hole. I bleed black ink, I howl with steel, my scars are maps the devil can't feel. Ain't no preacher gonna save me now. I made that deal, I broke that vow. Raven circle where I sleep, dreams like wolves that never weep. Barrel hot and conscience cold, I write my gospel bold in gold. Ashes rise where I lay wrath down. No king, no law, no saint, no crown. Bury me deep with a loaded hand, I'll still rise if I smell that sand. Yeah, I'm dust and vengeance, fireborn breath, kissing fate with a mouthful of death. I ride through night like a cursed refrain, a storm of rust and a soul in chains. Mark this road where the silence fell, that's where I raised my own kind of hell. I woke with dirt between my teeth, a noose still hanging like a memory beneath. They left me dead in that holy place, but I rose up with fire in my face. The law wrote lies and called it fate, but steel and hate won't hesitate. I ride with bones beneath my feet, through ghost towns where saints retreat. I'm the grave dust face when I appear. The wind goes still, the crows draw near. I don't forgive, I don't forget. Your blood ain't dry on my boots yet. I'm the grave dust rider, forged in flame. A curse, a song, no soul to claim. No preacher lives who dares to bless this soul of wrath, this wilderness. So heed the wind and fear the track. Once I ride in, I don't ride back. When the dust don't settle and the dogs don't bark, that's me, still burning, still dark.